What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So, congratulations are in order for Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors. Over the weekend, they announced their engagement. Where were they at? They were at the Ebony Power 100 Gala, which is where they initially met, and that's why they decided to announce it at the gala. Was it gala? Gala? Yeah. And so, everybody is just like, some people are taken back by it, some people are shocked, some people are happy, some people are disappointed. I don't really know how long they've been dating for. Has it been like 2 years now, I believe? Almost 2 years, something along the lines of that. But how that brother was crying, the tears that was running down his eyes at that, what was it? They were somewhere. Was he somewhere receiving an award or something? I don't even remember where it was, but he was on stage talking about her, and I'm talking about the waterworks was complete. I'm talking about like it was a river flowing down his face, soaking wet and down hers as well. And if that was real, I knew this was coming soon. I knew it was coming soon. Now you got a lot of sisters. You got some black women who are upset because they felt like after years of being a white woman chaser, of being milk of magnesia, after years of being the winter soldier, you feel me, getting all the snow bunnies, after he got in trouble, they feel like after he got in trouble, he went to a black woman for solace, for peace, for comfort, um, for not damage control, but for good PR. They felt like, now he's dating a black woman, especially a black woman that has been in the industry and that is respected like Meagan Good. They felt like, oh, this was just a ploy for him to get black people back on his side and get in good favor with black folks after, he got in trouble with dating a white woman, right? Now, I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with them being engaged, and I don't see it as that either. You know what I mean? Some people feel like that, but hey, maybe he met Meagan and they hit it off and everything was all good, But I'm not mad that they're engaged because of that or because of his previous dating preferences. And the reason why I say that is because if you're going to do that to him, and maybe I'm reaching with this, you would have to apply the same type of, the same type of narrative to Russell Wilson, a man who was applauded for being married after being married to a white woman. And let me tell you something, and people are gonna get mad at me when I say this. Russell Wilson's whole, his aura, I could tell even probably before getting with the marrying white wife he had. I believe all he dated was white women. His whole aura screamed that he looked like a white woman's dream. And I'm not saying just because he didn't have the swagger of an inner city black man. If you saw Russell Wilson when he entered the league, you could tell his aura, everything about him did nothing about him screamed that he was raised in black culture. And so I could tell Russell was with a white woman. I was not shocked at all that he was married to a white woman before this, Russell Wilson also was against kneeling during the national anthem, all of those things. And I think people forget it because he gets championed a lot for being a great father, a great husband, to Sierra, right? And all of those things he should be applauded for. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling, but he should be applauded for all of those things. But if you're going to get mad at Jonathan Majors for being with white women before, I think the same could apply for Russell Wilson. Especially now, again, these rumors have been denied, but I remember it was a rumor that Russell Wilson's ex-wife was allegedly messing around with his teammate Golden Tate. Now, Golden Tate has come out and denied it firmly. Like he has said, it ruined his reputation. He denied it. But there were, rumors of infidelity on Russell Wilson's ex-wife's part. Right now, there are no concrete evidence to confirm that, but there have been rumors about it. But there is no concrete evidence to confirm it because Russell was married to her for only 2 years, right? And then after that, shortly after that, he met Sierra and got with Sierra. But one could say the same thing about Russ. Well, Russ, when things didn't go right, with your white wife, your wife who was a white woman, you went to the arms of a black woman, and a black woman who was well respected, who was coming out of a traumatic situation, a situation where she was dealing with a man who was full of toxicity, that man being Future, right? And so, yeah, some people feel like it was good, and I do believe it was great PR for Russell Wilson. And it was also, I think they helped, I think Sierra and Russ definitely helped each other, the way they loved each other. One was coming out of a one was coming out of a marriage. The other one was coming out of a relationship that probably was toxic, and everything was playing out in the media. Sierra was able to get a loving husband who accepted a child that she had from a previous relationship. Russ was able to gain, able to gain footing in the black community. Let's be honest with y'all, and I've said this before. Even though Russell Wilson's grandfather was a president of an HBCU, Russell Wilson's family, yeah, he come from black people, but he was raised in a non-black environment, a white environment. He went to white schools. High school was probably like 7% black. I remember looking this up. He went to North Carolina State at first. I don't know whether the percentages of black students there or the percentages of black students on that football team, but I can guarantee you at Wisconsin, where he finished out, University of Wisconsin, the majority of the black people there play sports. I guarantee you, Madison, Wisconsin, Russell Wilson, listen, black people were they weren't, they were scarce in that environment. You know what I mean? And so I do believe that him being married to Sierra, he became more ingratiated in black culture and became more, I think he became more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of a word for it. I don't think he was ingrained in black culture like that before. Even with his grandfather being the president of a HBCU, and people bring that up, but that's your grandfather's life. You know what I mean? And oftentimes when black people gain some influence, we move away from other black people. And I could tell that was Russ from how he carried himself, everything about him, not even just because he was a proper talking black man. There's none of that. I can tell he was not connected to black culture like that. You could tell. You can tell when a black man can still be nerdy and all of that, and you can still tell he's connected to black culture. I did not sense that from Russell Wilson. I believe the most connected he's been to black culture is now through his wife, Sierra. Now you see him at the BET Awards and BET having them all on a publications and all that type of stuff. And, but anyway, so I'm going on a long rant, but I'll say if you're going to get mad at Jonathan Majors for all previously dating white women and when he got in trouble going with Meagan Good, you could, to a lesser degree, much lesser degree, because Russell Wilson didn't get into any legal trouble. You could say the same thing with Russ. Oh, when love didn't work out and your marriage failed with the white woman, you ran to the arms of the black woman, and now you've been openly embraced and loved all throughout the black community and from people who probably would never even associate you with black culture that much outside of your skin color, because I don't think really Russ was connected to black culture, to be honest with you. So, and this is why I believe he had a problem connecting to guys on his team like Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, and the rest of the Legion of Boom, because I believe Russell had only been around black people who were Jack and Jill, who were super pristine. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm happy for Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors. They both deserve love. They both seem happy. They both seem like they are in complete bliss with each other, and that's what love and engagement and marriage is supposed to be. So I think they're going to be good for each other. I'm rooting for Jonathan Majors to get back into the acting field. I think he was done dirty. As far as like his acting career goes, the brother was on a trajectory to be up there beyond Michael B. Jordan, and Michael B. Jordan's a dope actor, but I think Jonathan Majors is an even better actor. I think he was going to get into that realm of, dare I say, Denzel Washington-esque type acting. Because he's superbly skilled. The way he can convey emotions with the look on his face. It was certain parts in that movie, Creed. I'm like, y'all, this dude good. When I watched him on Lovecraft Country, he was phenomenal. You know what I mean? So I do believe he deserves to be back on the big screen in major productions and killing it. Because I think he's that great of an actor. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, they Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors both seemed happy. She was flaunting that ring out, and so they both were smiling ear to ear, smiling like kids on picture day. You feel me? Like when your kid is 4, 5 years old on picture day, the way they be smiling, cheese and grinning, they was both doing the same thing. So yeah, man. I don't have no problem with them getting married. I'm not upset about it either. Now, you do got people wondering who bought the ring, because he ain't been working like that in a while and all of that. But listen, man, that ain't none of our business. Well, however they worked that out is how they worked it out. He probably got, I'm sure he got savings, all of that. I don't think he was just blowing through all the money and just going crazy. The brother dresses very conservative, and like y'all, like some of y'all like the joke. Y'all say he dresses like he's living in the civil rights era and all of that. So it wasn't like he was out here. And I'm not saying the only way to spend money is to buy all type of high end fashions and all of that, because you could be into a whole lot of cars or buying a whole lot of houses and all of that. But the brother probably is conservative and saved his money up to where he could buy the ring. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, she's happy. He's happy. Y'all let them be. Let them do their thing. Regardless how you feel like the origins of the relationship is. Because some of y'all still feel like this is a love don't cost a thing type of relationship where they got an agreement that y'all feel like, hey, I need this PR. You need it too, because Meagan Good was coming out of the marriage with the pastor, Devon Franklin, I believe it was his name. Yeah, Devon Franklin. And some people feel like they both needed PR, but again, good PR. But I mean, again, those same things can be applied to Ciara and Russell Wilson. If you want to say that they both needed some good PR after being in situations that did not work, and they helped to uplift each other and they're glowing. And again, I'm not saying either of these relationships are false, or I don't believe in any of that at all. I really don't. I do believe these both are real relationships, and these people are really well, I know Ciara and Russ 100%. They keep having all them kids. They look like they are in complete marital bliss, and that's a beautiful thing to see. But I think Meagan and Jonathan Majors are really into each other, and everything gonna be all good in they hood, man. Some of y'all talking about he found his Coretta. Hey yo, y'all be in there talking about that brother, his Coretta. He was looking for his Coretta because they said he was asking a white girl, I'm supposed to find a Coretta. They're like, you can't find no Coretta with a non-black woman. You know what I mean? But nah, all jokes aside, man, congratulations to them. Hope they keep doing their thing. Machiavelli Mills TV. I hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this subject in the comment section below. I'm out, y'all. Peace.